show isn't quite finished. Well, but the show must go on, as someone once said. I don't know who said it, but I'd love to get my hands around their neck. Well, if you look into your programs, you'll see a slip of paper, a ballot of sorts. You will need to mark your suspicion of who you think the killer is, and during intermission, we'll have them tallied up and we'll have an usher circulate the lobby. That's all I have for you.
Thank you.
You mustn't startle him.
I'm sorry, Miss Withers, but you startled me.
I apologize, but I dare say a slight shock to you will do no harm. However, a slight shock to a man in Mr. Starkweather's medical condition could prove to be fatal. Remember that, girl.
Yes, Miss Withers. I guess this storm has just made me a little bit edgy.
Yes, it is a tempestuous evening. I assume all the guests have been shown to their rooms.
Yes, ma'am. Well, all except Mr. Starkweather's grandson, Mr. Simon III. It's a long drive from his college with the storm, you know.
I do hope we can start without him. Mr. Starkweather's getting up in years and needs his rest. You know how he is.
I assure you, Miss Withers, the room is spotlessly clean.
I sure hope so. Mr. Starkweather's asthmatic condition makes the merest mote of dust potentially lethal.
I served as Mr. Starkweather's housekeeper for many years before you arrived, Miss Withers. I don't need you to come in and do my job. Thank you very much. You brought the coffee.
Yes, ma'am, it's right here on the table.
Then go into the kitchen and help Minerva with the rest of the refreshments.
Yes, Mr. Gunn.
Mr. Starkweather gave specific instructions that he wishes to have everyone present in the drawing room at 8 o'clock sharp. I'll ask Benson Hurst to fetch the guests from their rooms.
Mr. Starkweather will be ready. Coming, Mr. Starkweather!
They'll come out after 15 minutes.
Yep, just you got all them cars parked in the garages like you told me.
As I told you, dripping water over the foyer. Sit down in here. Raining all in here. It's you.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Why did you do the front doors? Can't hear him. I'm trying to remind the servants never enter through the front door.
I reckon I forgot, Mr. Benson. Besides, it's raining pretty hard out there.
Looks like it's been raining in here. It's ruining my rug.
Well, wasn't it like a $10 rug? Ah, that's nice. While I'm waiting, I can sit by the fire and see if I can grow some gills.
Don't be impertinent.
How can I be that if I don't know what it means?
Just go to the kitchen and wait there until I call for you. Not that way. How many times do I have to remind you? Go back to your front door and go into the back.
Many times you want. I ain't counting.
You're told. I swear.
I heard that.
Where do you want this one, Minerva? On the coffee table. Careful. Yes, ma'am. I think we're all ready. You think wrong. Place the cups on the saucers, so all we'll have to do is pour the coffee.
The others are coming down. Miss Van Zandt has just informed me that Mr. Starkweather wishes that all of the staff are there tonight.
He wants the servants here?
Precisely. Even Rufus. If I had been told that sooner, I would have ordered that man to take a bath. But I
I suppose being in the rain and parked the cars will suffice.
You ask me, Noah's flood wouldn't help.
Be that as it may, I shall summon him, Miss Trent.
Why would Mr. Starkweather want the servants here? I'll pull out my crystal ball and let you know. Do you remember what I told you when you first came to work here?
Yes, ma'am. Do as you're told and don't ask questions.
Exactly. Stick to that.
I will, Minerva.
Oh dear, I never know what to wear on special occasions. I suppose Uncle Simon inviting us here is a special occasion, isn't it, Jordan?
I suppose so, especially when you consider that most of the time he treats us like lepers.
You think Simon treats us like jungle cats?
No, lepers, not leopards, mother. Forget it. And don't worry, you look fine.
Thank you, son.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Should we ever inherit this mausoleum, the first thing we should do is call up the Adams family about dead rebels on the market.
Counting chickens, are we?
Oh, Minerva, I didn't see you in your attractive young helper there.
Nancy is a nice girl, and I mean for her to stay that way.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I doubt that.
I don't understand.
I believe that. Why don't you take a seat, Miss Fiona? We'll bring you some coffee.
Coffee? That sounds nice. It's a little damp in here.
That's because it's a lot damp out there. How do you take your coffee?
Well, mother prefers hers black. I like mine sweet. I flavor it myself.
Whatever.
Oh, what lovely hors d'oeuvres.
Why'd you like him?
You're looking very pretty tonight, Nancy.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, you're making me feel as old as great Uncle Simon himself. Please call me George.
She'll call you Mr. Starkweather, the way a proper maid should. If anyone calls you anything else, it'll be me. And you don't want to know what I'm thinking.
You never change.
Neither do you. More's the pity. Now take a seat next to your mother.
Yes, drill sergeant.
I don't see how y'all can stand living out here in the boonies away from fine restaurants, movies, and shopping centers. I get so impressed, I just sit there and wait.
Let's walk back, Paula. I stay here during the weekend, but I go to my partner town most weekends.
I am so relieved to hear that.
I worked for a large corporation before Mr. Starkweather hired me to be his personal secretary. And believe me, this position is much nicer.
Well, what do we have here? 2 rays of sunshine to dispel the gloom. You look beautiful, ladies.
Well, Cousin Simon, aren't you a rogue in a charmer?
I'll do my best. Won't you join us?
Why don't you two take a seat over there? You'll be safer. We'll bring you some coffee. Thank you, Minerva. I take mine black.
Low mine down with lots of cream and sugar. I do admit I have an enormous sweet tooth.
That must be what causes that corn syrup accent.
Cousin Fiona, how are you doing this fine evening?
I'm very well. Thank you, Paula.
I am so relieved to hear that. I swear, I don't know why we don't see more of one another. Seems like the only time we get together is for somebody's funeral.
What, aren't all funerals for some body?
Don't be morbid, Cousin Jordan. I'm just glad this weekend is accepted to the world of prawns. No one is dead.
Not yet, anyway.
Oh, don't worry, honey. You didn't spill any.
What did you mean by that remark, Jordan?
Oh, nothing. It's just when you had called to tell us that Uncle Simon wanted me and Mother to stay the weekend at, Starkweather Mansion, at first I thought you were going to say he had passed on.
You wish.
I started to pack my new black dress.
I mean, it's a natural assumption. I mean, he's getting up there in years and he's in bad health.
Kathy, I bet you know why Great Uncle Simon desired a frightful presence this frightful evening. Come on, tell.
I won't get into particulars, but I believe Miss Fancy and Mr. Starkweather would like to talk about the will.
Oh, really?
I'd appreciate if you didn't drool on the hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, you misjudged me, Minerva. I was surprised, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Where's Cousin Simon?
When I talked to him on the phone, he said he could make it. Apparently, he's going to be late. If he tried to call tonight, he couldn't get through. The phone lines are down.
Well, he should be here too if we're going to be talking about the new will. I mean, he is Great Uncle Simon's only grandchild.
Yeah, he was probably going to get everything.
Sorry for the interruption, folks. You're doing great. You really are, but I suggested to Mr. St. John that these family relations might be a bit confusing. If you look in your program, I'll explain it for you. Simon Starkweather, the old billionaire, whom you'll meet shortly, married late in life and produced one son, Simon Jr. Simon Jr. in return married and produced one heir, Simon III, the college student who's late for the gathering. Mr. Starkweather, Simon II, and his wife are now deceased. Sorry guys, lost my place. Simon II and his wife are deceased. In return, married this heir, blah blah blah. The script is still not put together. As you see, Mr. St. John did go bonkers and left me with half-written John Key. His handwriting is not that great. That's who we are. This is Paula here. Paul had a daughter, Bella, who married Lucia Thompson, an Atlanta businesswoman, and they produced Paula. Paul, his wife, Bella, and Lucia are now deceased. Old Simon's younger brother, John, married and produced Ezra, who married Fiona here. And they had Jordan. This is Jordan, but you already knew that. I realized that's quite a bit of dead people, but if they had been included in the play too, it would have looked like a marching band has wandered onto the show. Old Simon is Fiona's uncle by marriage and is Jordan and Paula's great uncle. That makes Jordan, Paula, and young Simon cousins. Second or third cousins, I'm not really sure how it all works, but you get the gist. Anyways, that's it. Carry on.
We haven't the foggiest notion where we are.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
Start with your entrance cue.
What is it?
You'll probably get everything.
Who will?
Your cousin.
Oh, right. Yeah, you'll probably get everything.
Your investigation, Mr. Davis. I'll be glad to recommend you to other clients.
Just doing my job.
Good evening, everyone.
Now, I have a pretty good idea who you all are, but I'm sure you don't know who I am. Miss Fiona Starkweather and her son, Jordan, yes?
That's right, Mr.
Davis. Call me Mike.
From what Miss Van Zandt said, I assume you're some kind of investigator.
Yes, you got it, the private kind.
I see.
Who is this nice young man, dear?
He's a detective, Mother.
A detective? How exciting. Do you know Jessica Fletcher? Oh, no way, ma'am. She's way out of my league. I do know who you two ladies are.
If you're a private investigator, I'd be surprised if you did.
That accent settles it. You must be Paula Thompson.
You're 100% correct. I cannot deny from the deep south.
If you're from any deeper south, you'd be from Central America.
That must make you Kathy. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person.
It's nice to see you too, Mike. Mike and I have corresponded for some time by mail and fax on Mr. Starkweather's behalf.
Is anyone sitting here? Okay, I'll park it here.
I expect you to remain unobtrusive, Rufus.
I sure will. As soon as I find the dictionary, look that up.
Just go sit over by the fire and keep quiet.
By the fire? Well, I'm glad my back's still kind of soggy.
Disgusting. Would you keep an eye on him, Trent?
I shall do my best.
If all is in readiness, I shall grab Miss Withers and Mr. Starkweather.
Yes, thank you, Benson.
There's coffee if anybody else wants some.
I'd like some, please.
Of course. How do you take it?
In a cup.
Keep still.
Just black, please.
Miss Van Zandt, I understand Great Uncle Simon has called us here to talk about his will.
That is correct. Frankly, I did not think it was such a good idea. Mr. Starkweather's health is precarious at best. He doesn't need the excitement. I advised him to communicate with you all by mail, but he insisted on summoning you to Starkweather Mansion tonight. I only hope he doesn't live to regret that decision.
Miss Withers is now bringing Mr. Starkweather to join us.
Here you are, Mr. Starkweather. I'll be right here if you need me.
To think that I was once surrounded by presidents and kings. In my world, I've crumbled to this. A meager staff of hired help and a handful of relatives. Simon, where's my grandson?
I presume he's on his way, Mr. Starkweather.
I can't wait for him. Not enough time.
You're looking well, Great Uncle Simon.
Are you blind, boy? Or just so bitch to lie?
I was only making a pleasant centuries, Uncle.
Save your breath. You've always been a greedy, opportunist boy. I didn't know I was with myself at your age.
I guess it runs in the family.
That's fair. Well, Fiona, you look the same.
I do? Why, thank you, Uncle Simon.
Wasn't necessarily meant as a compliment.
Great, Uncle Simon, you're just awful.
At my age, and with my money, I can afford to say exactly what I want and what I do. And I'll use my little Georgia preach.
Man, well, I'm just patient.
Reverend Barf, would you care for some coffee, Mr. Starkweather?
He mustn't have any. The caffeine would keep him awake and could affect his blood pressure. His medications cause it to run a little high.
Well, apparently, remember, I won't be having any. You heard my keeper.
Yes, sir.
Everyone aspires to live a ripe old age. And for what? To be kept alive by medicines and machines? To be kept from enjoying life's simple pleasures such as a cup of coffee?
You mustn't excite yourself, Mr. Starkweather.
You see, I'm not even allowed to have any strong emotions.
Man, that sounds like a bummer.
If it were succinctly, Rufus, old age is a bummer. I would have searched my vocabulary extensively and never come up with such an apt description. Bummer! Been done it. According to my doctors, I won't have to remain prisoner in this weak old body for much longer. There's only one thing I need to leave behind. That'd be my money.
Well, you know what they say, Uncle. You can't take it with you.
Yes, that's what they still say. So several years ago, I had Lois here draw up my will. I suppose you'd like to know I provided for you, my heirs.
Half for one, I'm just a teensy bit curious.
A teensy bit, eh?
It's okay, Mr. Starkweather. Just breathe. See what you've done?
I didn't.
We can't. The phones are down. It's all right. He just needs to breathe pure oxygen for a few moments. Just breathe, Mr. Starkweather. This man.
Very well. This is the will Mr. Starkweather is referring to. As you know, he's been a phenomenally successful businessman for many years.
I mean, I'll say. He's been on the cover of Forbes magazine at least, what, a dozen times?
I never read it.
He has the distinction of becoming one of the world's first billionaires.
20 years ago, I begged dear Ezra to advise him on business investments from Uncle Simon, but he was too proud.
Yeah, Dad had his pride. Lots of pride and very little money.
If I may continue, Mr. Starkweather's fortune is now worth in the neighborhood of $50 billion.
Billion with a B.
Now, I won't go into the details of the will, but essentially bequeaths $1 million to each of his household staff. They are Mr. Bensonhurst, his butler, Minerva Walker, his cook, Miss Trent, his housekeeper, Miss Withers, his nurse, Nancy Fuller, his maid, and Rufus Jones, his handyman.
I was gonna ask for a raise, but now that I hear that, I'll forget it.
Mr. Starkweather, I had no idea.
The will goes on to say that the rest of the money is to be divided equally among his surviving relatives. His grandson, Simon III, his niece, Fiona Starkweather, and her son, Jordan, will share a third, and his great niece, Colin Thompson.
Isn't that nice?
I always knew you would do well by us. Great.
I know you got mad when Mama married a Southern boy, but you two must have agreed on one thing. Blood is thicker than water.
I bet you Mr. Willis can tell you if it is.
Now that I've informed you of the will's contents, I have another announcement to make. As of tomorrow, this will becomes invalid.
What?
What?
What does invalid mean?
It means no good.
I got a brother that's invalid.
Miss Van Zandt means we're not getting the money, you fool.
Oh, well, guess I won't be buying myself that big screen TV after all.
You too, Lois.
Why did you decide to disinherit us, Uncle?
Trying to make use of my money, that's all. Oh, I didn't leave you entirely. All of you and the old one will get $50,000 each.
50,000 out of 50 billion.
Well, Lois here advised me to leave you a little something. That way you'll be less less likely to be able to contest my new will.
New will?
That's right. That's exactly why I had Kathy stay over at Starkweather Mansion to type it up nice and legal for my signature. Mr. Davis, as a disinterested party, can win his deciding. Lois will find out at the courthouse come Monday.
Mr. Davis said he's a detective. What did you hire him to do?
Mr. Starkweather had hired me to investigate on the quiet. For the past 6 months or so, I've flown to a dozen or more foreign countries, meeting some of the world's most renowned scientists, some well-known, others who prefer to keep their experiments a little hush-hush. I found one in Belgium, let's call him Dr. X, who has agreed to help Mr. Starkweather do what he desires, which is, one moment please. That's good copy. To clone himself.
What in the world?
I don't understand.
Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one here.
Those blood and skin samples you had me send, the ones you said would be examined by specialists?
They were examined by specialists, Withers. Specialists in DNA.
I thought you were trying to find a cure.
I was trying to find a cure, and I did find it. Not a cure for my various ailments, but a cure for dying, and I did find it.
Cloning?
Precisely! Through modern science, I shall live forever!
It's not right.
That's neither here nor there. Let the moralists and politicians debate that question for many years to come. In the meantime, Dr. X, as Davis has named him, will be creating a brand new me. Sit down with us. The latter, you seem to be displeased. Not, I suspect, because of the moral question, but because of the tainted fortune. And to that I say, too bad! Cloning is a very expensive process, and especially since my process must be done in absolute secrecy. However, I still have a sizable fortune left over. However, in no time, I shall become the first person to become my own heir!
I must take Mr. Starkweather's blood pressure.
Why don't you take it right here?
This is an outsized cuff meant to go around the patient's thigh. He can't stand the pressure in his arm, so they don't take him over there. So if you'll excuse us, I'll put Mr. Starkweather to bed.
I guess our meeting is concluded, unless anyone has any questions.
I do. What the heck was that all about?
It's simple, Rufus. Great Uncle Simon was going to leave us all a fortune, but he just decided to clone himself instead.
What does cloning mean?
It means to take cells from a person's body and duplicate the original ones.
They can do that? That's wonderful. As soon as the old Mr. Starkweather passes away, maybe I can get a job working for the new one.
Oh, the new Mr. Starkweather has to be born and grow up. It goes against all the laws of nature. How?
Is all been arranged. Once Dr. X creates a new life, the cells will be implanted in a host mother who will carry the child to term.
House mother? Who?
Me. Why not? I'm young and healthy. I'll make a good mother for little Simon.
How could you ever consider being part of this travesty?
I'll be well compensated. Besides, have you known anyone else to give birth to a baby billionaire?
Uncle Simon is giving his money to a baby?
In a manner of speaking, yes. New will places Mr. Starkweather's fortune in a trust, which all can administer. I'll release the money to pay Dr. X and his staff to perform the cloning procedure. After that, ample funds will be available to provide for Kathy's needs, as well as the child's upbringing and education. Once he's grown and properly trained in high finance, the fortune will be turned over to him.
Baby Starkweather will look, think, and act like Mr. Starkweather. By the time he's an adult, he could feasibly parlay his billions into trillions.
But for what purpose? To
why she would. Miss Van Zandt, the Collins girl, will live like billionaires off of Mr. Starkweather's money. Money that should have gone to us and his family. And I guess you'll be getting rich too, since you're a part of this scheme.
Not me. I did the job I was paid to do. I'm gonna get my very generous paycheck and skedaddle. In my opinion, it really doesn't matter whether or not the boss's cloning scheme works. I find it crazy and I don't care.
You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed.
Ladies, enough of that, will you? Now, I would like to speak to all of the staff in the kitchen. You'll join me. If all is in readiness, we shall leave.
I'm sure you'll bring it immediately.
Might be kind of nice seeing the pitter-patters gonna be around the house.
Shut up, Rufus.
Kathy and I will retire to my room. You might as well be in tidying up the noodles tonight. I'll direct you how to put everything in proper legal terms.
Sure, Lewis. Sooner it's finished and signed, the better.
Hey, wait a minute. How come nobody asked me if I want to be the host mother? I can do just as good as she can.
You're Mr. Starkweather's blood kin, Paula. It wouldn't be proper.
I guess it would be kind of tacky.
Proper. You are about to conduct an experiment that would make Frankenstein look like an amateur, and you are worried about being proper.
Cool it, kid, before you burst a blood vessel. Mr. Starkweather has made it clear what he wants, and I'm feeling that whatever he wants, he gets. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go pack. I'm leaving first thing tomorrow morning. So, good night.
Succinctly put, Mr. Davis. Kathy.
We were robbed.
We were?
Yes, Mother. Great Uncle Simon was going to leave us a fortune. He just snatched it away.
That was me!
Mean? That man's a monster. Did you see the evil glint in his eye? He enjoyed pulling the rug right beneath our feet.
At least he's leaving us 50,000.
That is no more than tossing a dime to a beggar for him. Besides, he's only doing that so we don't contest his new will. You heard him.
Yeah.
I wish he would have died dead. I wish that old goat would drop dead tonight.
It would serve him right.
If Uncle Simon did die tonight, we don't get our money, wouldn't we, my dears? Would anyone care for some bridge?
It'll stop for revision.
A penny for your thoughts. It's all I can afford to pay now.
Mr. Starkweather.
I told you it's Jordan. At least when Minerva the Dragon Lady isn't around.
I thought everyone had gone to sleep. What are you doing up?
I was gonna turn in, but I got an urge for a midnight snack.
Oh, I'll fix you something.
Never mind. What are you doing now?
Oh, Miss Trent asked me to shut the doors to the fireplace so that no sparks could pop out onto the rug.
And burn Starkweather Mansion to the ground? That isn't such a bad idea.
Jordan,
I got you to call me by my first name.
you mustn't say such things. It's wicked.
Why should that surprise you? Everyone knows I'm the black sheep in the family. Besides, if it happened tonight, you'd have millions and I'd have billions. Think of all the good times we could have together.
Don't!
It's a tempting thought, admit it.
No, it's not. It's a horrible idea.
Which part? The part about the money or you and me together?
The part about the money.
So what about us?
Nancy, I thought you were going to help me with the dishes. Yes, I'm just checking the French doors, Minerva. I see. And what are you doing in here?
I was getting hungry, but I saw Nancy, so I stopped for a chat.
That appetite of yours is going to get you in trouble one of these days.
What are you doing that knife, Minerva?
Mincing onions.
At midnight?
Can't stand to have anyone see me cry. If you're hungry, come with me. I'll get you something.
Yes, Minerva. Whatever you say, Minerva.
Finish checking and come give me a hand. Yes, ma'am. Come on.
front door? How many times do I have to remind you to go through the back?
Wait. Explain my body before you start rambling, all right?
Hurry up then.
Okay, I remember chopping wood for the fire this afternoon before it started raining, right?
As I had told you to, yes.
But I didn't put it back in the shed. I forgot about that. I've been, let's say, dismembering things lately, and when it came to me where I left it, I figured it'd be best if I just ride inside and dry it out good before it rusts.
I'm still not wrapping my head around why you brought it into the living room and why you came through the front door. How many times do I have to remind you about the back door?
I'm gonna tell you this again. As many times as you want. I ain't counting.
My face. Imbecile. Just go to the kitchen and have Miss Trent give you a towel.
But I ain't wet. It quit raining.
For the axe, so it doesn't rust.
Oh.
God. If he had a brain, I swear he would be dangerous.
I heard that!
A penny for your thoughts.
Jordan, I just came downstairs for a breath of fresh air. What are you doing up this late?
Munchies. Want a cookie? Well, did you and Miss Van Zandt finish writing up that new will?
Yes, it's all finished, except for Mr. Sharpwood's signature.
You know, Minerva was right. Being the mother of little Simon would be just as good as owning billions yourself. But aren't you forgetting something though?
What?
I mean, the little type will need a father, someone to guide him and mold him into the perfect replica of great Uncle Simon. A cold, heartless, money-making machine.
You think so?
I know so. Who better to be a father figure than you? Look, you're a very attractive woman, Kathy. We can mix business with pleasure.
Take your crummy hands off me. You're getting cookie crumbs on my blouse. And by the way, forget it. If I decide little Simon needs a father, I'll choose a suitable husband then. I don't know who he'll be, but he won't be a sleazy, money-hungry slime ball like you, Jordan.
I could kill you, you witch!
I wouldn't try it. Not with a detective in the house.
He jumped.
Are you finished in here yet?
I need to make everything all right.
Well, hurry up, girl. Minerva wants you in the kitchen. Don't dawdle.
Yes, ma'am.
Someone left the French doors open. I'll close them.
Miss Thompson! Miss Trent, you gave me a fright!
I suppose I should be grateful you didn't shoot me. What on earth are you doing roaming around the house with a gun in your hand?
Don't worry, I take it everywhere I go. I couldn't sleep, so I was gonna go to the kitchen and see if I could find some oil to clean it.
Well, I doubt you'll find what you need in there unless you want to rub it with Crisco. Do you often carry that thing around with you?
I carry it everywhere I go. Daddy told me I'd be a crack shot when I was 10. You know, a girl can't be too careful.
You got nothing to worry about here at Starkweather Mansion. It's miles away from the nearest town. No one ever comes out this way.
You never had a burglary or a rally?
No.
That's a shock, you know, with Mr. Starkweather's bedroom being on the ground floor. It's a wonder somebody hasn't tried to steal something, you know. Anyone could just break through those French doors and do who knows what.
Like shoot him?
It could happen. As bad as I thought it is, I mean, how could he defend himself?
Well, I suppose he could stick Nurse Withers on them. That should frighten away any intruder.
You're awful, but you know what? I would not want to tangle with that woman. Where does she sleep?
I don't think anyone would want to tangle with you, but in the room just beyond Simon Starkweather's so she can hear him if he rings his bell for her in the night.
See, let me see if I remember correctly. My mama brought me him when I was just a little girl. That room over there used to be the library, and the one beyond that was parlor room, am I right?
That's correct. When Mr. Starkweather became too ill to go up and down the stairs, the library was converted into a bedroom for him, and therefore Withers took the parlor.
So they're the only ones that sleep downstairs?
That's correct. The servants are in the attic, just under the eaves. We've got our own staircase to the kitchen. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Excuse me, folks. Sorry again. I thought that bit of writing was a bit awkward, and I suggested to Mr. St. John that he cut it, but he thought it was best to get an idea of the house. He said, "What do you want me to do? Put a blueprint of Starkweather Mansion in the program?" Which I thought was a bit rude. I genuinely tried to fix it. I just wanted to let you know that. My apologies.
Hey, you're doing great, by the way. But if you do that again, you're gonna have to bring that script on stage and play Miss Trent yourself.
That was great. I wish I had your nerve. Now, where were we?
So you're curious about the layout of the house, are you?
Yeah, just curious.
You know what they say, curiosity kills a cat.
Oh, yeah, well, if you'll excuse me.
Wouldn't it be ironic if someone did break in tonight, of all nights, and maybe just through those French doors and do... Who knows?
Ah, Miss Starkweather.
Bensonhurst! You nearly frightened me to death.
Hell. Might I just ask what kind of pills you've just thrown across the couch?
Did you tell us? I have a heart condition. Maybe your condition too.
Digitalis, doesn't that speed up one's heart?
Ah, yes, my little heart is just pumping away.
Then perhaps one shall be enough. I suppose an overdose could be quite fatal.
Extremely fatal. Or am I being redundant? I suppose fatal is fatal, just like dead is dead. Don't you agree?
Completely. One cannot be deader than somebody else. Dead longer, perhaps, but that's the only comparison of the word that comes to mind. Do you need me to help you pick these up?
Yes. Bensonhurst, might I ask you something?
Go right ahead.
Why are you carrying a wrench?
Forgot I had this silly old thing. Miss Withers had told me that there was a leaky valve on the gas heater in Mr. Starkweather's room. So I was instructed to give it a turn or two.
How mechanical of you. We wouldn't want any of that gas to escape into Mr. Starkweather's room, would we?
Of course not.
I feel like a pigeon pecking popcorn.
Yeah, so do I. You missed one there.
Oh, where?
Beside your left kneecap. That's your right one. Your left one.
Oh, got it.
Goodness.
They've just rolled everywhere.
Round objects do tend to do that, don't they? Over here.
Miss Withers!
Oh, Miss Starkweather, what are you doing on the floor with Bensonhurst?
We're picking up spilled pills. Please watch where you put your feet, my dear. Both of them.
Why are you holding a needle? Did Mr. Starkweather require an injection? Is there a problem?
Nothing I can't handle. His lungs seem to be somewhat congested, so I took him from his bed and sat him in an upright position. He can breathe easier that way. Then I gave him an injection of steroids to help open up his bronchial passages.
My, where would Uncle Simon be without you?
Dead. Without my help, his heart would have stopped beating long ago.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
Yes, such a shame. Did you want me to help?
Oh, yes. Please help me pick these up, dear. I was coming down to originally ask you if you had any manufacturer samples of digitalis that you don't need. I have a heart condition, and I like to keep a supply handy.
I can see why you would. I apologize, Mrs. Starkweather, but I'm fresh out of spare drugs. Your uncle needs every hope he's got to keep him going.
My, oh my. We better pick up all of mine then. Please, again, help us, my dear.
I suppose.
Is this a private game or can anybody play?
Mr. Davis! We're picking up spilled pills!
Oh, is that what you're doing? I thought you were having a tiny little marble race. Never mind, I'm not interested.
I suppose we follow them.
Let me quite hold, don't you?
Guess so.
Well, here are mine. I really must return to my duties.
Miss Withers, how's the boss?
Bossy, he sent me for a fresh pitcher of drinking water. If I'm not back in a minute, he'll start ringing that bell. See what I mean?
I gather he rings for you a lot.
Incessantly. When he stops ringing that bell, I'll know he's kicked the bucket. Coming, Mr. Starkweather.
Spoken like a true medical professional. Bensonhurst,
Yes, Mr. Davis.
what's with the wrench? You got something I can give you a hand with?
No, sir. Everything is okay. I should probably excuse myself.
Well, Mrs. Starkweather, you're up quite late.
I couldn't sleep. What about you, Mr. Davis?
Oh, I'm something of a night owl. Besides, I was hoping I would meet young Simon. I haven't gotten a chance to meet him yet.
Simon's a sweet boy. I do hope he's all right with the storm and all.
Yeah, he might have pulled off the road to let it pass, but it looks like we're in for another deluge.
I certainly hope not. I believe I'll go up to my room and lie down.
All right. Good night, Mrs. Starkweather.
Good night, Mr. Davis.
Hey, Mr. Starkweather. Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, just keeping an eye on things.
I see. Well, my patient.
You have two, Mr. Davis.
Yeah, and it seems I'm not the only one. It seems Starkweather Mansion at midnight is busier than the interstate at rush hour.
I know what you mean. I've been hearing footsteps go past my bedroom door all evening. I'm not surprised though. You could have guessed Mr. Starkweather's announcement would give his heirs a sleepless night or two.
Between us, Miss Van Zandt, this cloning business, how do you feel about it?
I'm a lawyer, Mr. Davis. I'm paid to think, not feel. Can Mr. Starkweather be cloned? Definitely. There's no question the technology exists. Should he be cloned? Let's just say I wouldn't want to be the first to challenge nature by creating another Lois Van Zandt.
Me too. I'm a simple guy. I've got enough going on in one lifetime. However, we should probably get that will signed. The sooner we get it signed, the better.
When the will's finished, Mr. Starkweather can sign it first thing in the morning.
The old boy can sign it right now. I heard him ringing his bell for Miss Withers.
In that case, there's no reason he can't sign it now.
That's what I'm thinking. The people in this house are as anxious as a bunch of long-tailed cats in a room full of rocking chairs.
Oh, look, my room and grab the will. Why don't you let Mr. Starkweather know? What in the world?
The circuit breaker must have tripped.
But the storm passed hours ago.
I know. I don't like this. I'll go find Bensonhurst and have him show me where the breaker is.
I'll let Mr. Starkweather know we're taking care of it.
Tools of the trade.
Mr. Starkweather, it's all right, Mr. Starkweather. Hello? Is anybody in here? Miss Trent? Bensonhurst? Anybody? Kathy, I think there's something wrong with Mr. Starkweather.
Oh no, he hasn't signed the will yet, has he?
No, perhaps he's just fainted. We need light. Mr. Davis is trying to. Mr. Starkweather!
Someone's shooting me. It's Mr. Starkweather, help him!
I heard a scream.
He's dead. Someone put the blood pressure cuff around his neck and pumped the pressure to maximum, 300 milliliters of mercury. Mr. Starkweather has been strangled to death. Poor Mr.
can you tell us?
Murder. Well, I was, after I checked out Mr. Starkweather and made sure he was breathing all right, I went to my room and tried to lay down across my bed. Before I woke up, the lights went out.
Hey, I noticed that too.
Hush.
Well, when I tried to light my candle, I was struck by someone, and when I came to, the lights were back on, and
We can take it from there.
You seem to be in charge, Mr. Davis. What do we do now?
We keep trying to phone until morning.
If we can't reach anyone by then, someone will have to drive into town and report to the police that there has been a murder at Starkweather Mansion.
You know, maybe the old man just did himself in. Or not. Look at me, young Mr. Simon. Man, we got quite the story to tell you.
Wasn't that just the most diabolical murder you've ever saw? No wonder Mr. St. John's mind went bonkers. All right, folks. First thing during intermission, we need you to grab out that ballot and mark who you suspect the killer is. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
Okay. What's up, Bill? When you come. Go ahead. You don't have one? Why not?